not 2, but 3 bosses in the audience tonight. Yeah, I know. So if you listen really carefully, you'll be able to hear the sound of my career crumbling. I'm just kidding. This isn't about my current job, and my boss knew what she was getting into when she hired me, which would haunt her until the day she dies. No, I'm just kidding. It's fine. Everything's fine. Well, so there are a couple things you need to know for this story to make sense. Firstly, I did not start driving until I was 22 and getting ready to graduate from college because I am, and arguably, like I was and arguably still am, a horrible driver. And I remember the summer before I graduated college, my mom sat me down, and I don't know if this is like something you guys have experienced, but I had one of those moms that will like say shit to make you cry. Why are you crying? Tell mama. Talk to mama, baby. We share in this family. And, it was like the summer before college, and she was like, so I was speaking to my friend Janine, and she said, what's Hailey gonna do when she graduates college? Become a hermit? And I was like, and she was like, hey, what's up? Janine's a bitch. I don't know why I hang out with her. Hey, listen, I don't like driving either, okay? We're not drivers, Hailey. And I was like, we're not drivers? Really trying to backtrack. So as traumatizing as that was, it motivated me, and I started driving. So for my graduation, my dad gifted me this 1994 Nissan Maxima that was just super beat up. It had 200,000 plus miles on it. It was definitely in the flood at some point. And I tried to start the car, and the key was so rusted that it didn't start right away. But once it did start, I named that bitch Ricky Bobby, because we like to go fast. Is I started working in alumni relations for my university right after college, and the biggest event that they have of the year is reunion. And so I was like, I'm going to stay on campus during reunion because it's a week after graduation. I parked Ricky Bobby in this parking lot that was like surrounded by trees, and I just like focused on the work, you know? And they walked me in my first day, and they introduced me to my office mate, Meredith. And I walk in and I'm like, you don't know it yet, but we're gonna be best fucking friends. And she was like, unlikely. Challenge accepted, you don't know me. So I was like, and she was like in charge of reunion, so it was the best opportunity I had to make her like me. So when my bosses were talking about reunion, they were like, okay, biggest smiles, professionalism at its finest. Don't do anything weird, Hailey. And I was like, what? And then I like thought about it, and I was like, you damn right. Rough. And I was like, you're gonna love me. And it was the first day of reunion, and I was like, I am holding it together super well. And I see like Pulitzer Prize winners, like millionaires come in, and each one I'm like, we're here to serve, you know, anything you need, I've got it. And Meredith seems like more flustered than ever by me, you know, because I'm on the reunion walkie-talkies, and I'm like, I'm doing great, over. Get off this walkie-talkie, over. So that night, it's like 11 p.m., and I'm walking to my car to go and get food, and I call my mom. And I'm like, Mom, she seems to hate me more than ever. And she's like, hey, she's jealous of you, baby. You want to know why? Because you're my precious angel, Mom. And everyone's jealous of you because everyone loves you. And I was like, you're right. You're making a lot of good points. And I get into my car, and I'm like, oh, I left my car unlocked. It's probably not good for the real world. And then I put my key in there, and just like the first time I tried to start it, it won't start. And I was like, Mom, why do bad things happen to mediocre people? And she was like, hey, it's not you, it's the car. Right? And I want you to remember that Daddy gave you that car. Mommy did not give you that car. Mommy loves you. And you remember that when you're thinking about who you're going to put into a home. And I was like, you're right, I'm with you forever, girl. You've done it. And as I'm talking to her, I start looking around this vehicle. And I'm like, I don't smoke. Why? I was like, this water bottle's not mine. And then behind me, I hear somebody yell, a boy's voice, look, Mom, someone's trying to steal our car. And like ice just shoots through my vein. And I'm like, I can't go back to High Point. Oh my God. So I jump out of the car, I hang up on my mom, and I just flee into the woods. It was like the Animal Planet, but like instead of like a cheetah chasing me, it was just Shane. Her breath, I was like, oh, that. Just woods. I mean, and I run through the woods to an academic building on campus that still has its lights on. And I think that like I need to hide, I need to lay low, because like even though I didn't see them, I have to imagine that this figure disappearing into the woods and burned forever into the woods. So I go into this building, and who do I see but Meredith trying to fix the reunion walkie-talkies. And she looks up, completely expressionless, and she's like, there are twigs in your hair. And she doesn't ask me how the twigs got there, which I think says a lot about our relationship. And I was like, girl, is there another? So crazy. And then I sit down, and I'm like, I'm gonna help you. And I'm like, trying to help her fix, but really I'm like looking out the windows for signs of pursuit. And I think everything's fine. It's like 20 minutes later, and then a security guard comes in, and her name is Rebecca. I know her really well because my sophomore year of college, I broke my ankle, and I kept calling security for rides. Even after they were like, that's not what we do. I was like, reel it over, Becky, don't play games. So, Rebecca knows me really well too. She sees me and she's like, hey guys, so we have an alarm reporting that her car, someone tried to steal it. So I figured that maybe one of you guys would like to be there. And Meredith goes to stand up. I'm like, no. They need to learn how to fend for themselves. And right as I say that, the double doors open again, and a woman walks in, and a boy who looks about 15 years old, and I see recognition flicker across his face. I'm like, no. And he's like, that's her. She's the one who tried to steal our car. And I hear Meredith gasp. And Rebecca doesn't miss a beat. She just starts dying laughing. She's like, God damn it. I knew it would be you. I don't know how I knew that. It was you. Which to people who don't know me, it doesn't sound like she's a kook who gets herself into crazy situations. It sounds like she's a fucking car thief. And I knew that she would strike again, right? And I was like, no, everybody shut up, shut up. I can explain. And I was like, okay, so I was in the car, and I heard your son, and my fight or flight instincts just kicked in. At which point the alum interrupts me, and she's like, you had to do literally neither of those things. Which is when I realized I cannot explain what I did. So I just start weeping and crying really, really hard. And I was started muttering weird shit. I was like, what God? This is my first job. I can't go back to High Point. Precious angel girl. And Rebecca is still laughing, which seems to really calm this alum and her son down. And I'm like, still crying, and they just don't want to see any more of that. So they're like, okay, whatever, we'll just cancel this out. Can't even deal with it. So they leave, and Meredith has been so quiet that I have forgotten that she's there. And I look over, and her eyes are really big. And I'm like, well, I wish this had gone differently. I wish we could have been friends. as always, speak of this to no one. And I will see you on Monday. And I walk out, and my phone has been ringing like off the hook ever since I hung up on my mom. Because if you're from the South, you know that's how people get killed. I pick up and I'm like, Mom, it's not good news. And I tell her what's happened, and I'm waiting for her to comfort me. And then there's this like super long pause. And then finally she goes, we're not runners, Hailey.